What a deck! Hello and welcome to What a Deck, where we play troll decks, rogue decks, and whatever the hell I feel like. I'm Hardleg Joe, and today we're looking at Destiny Board Stall, courtesy of Lord Patron himself, MillionLittleE, who requested that I make a Destiny board deck with the new support, and he requested I make it as competitive as possible. Normally I try to stick away from cards I think will be banned in the next 6 months or so Solemn Strike and Card of Demise I keep out, but he wants it as competitive as possible, so damn it, I'm making it as competitive as possible. If you're just interested in the deck profile, there's a link in the description. Go over everything there and explain how it works, all the combos and everything. Otherwise, we're doing 10 duels against random opponents. We're going to test this out, I'm going to show you how it works, and hopefully, we'll have a little fun. Alright, here we are, first duel versus Shun? Or Shun? I think that's Shun, I think that's a Japanese name. I'm not sure, there might be a Yu-Gi-Oh character named Shun. It sounds familiar, but I'm not exactly sure. We're going to go second, because we want as many cards as we can get. You need to keep as much card advantage as a stall deck, but not the traditional kind of stall deck. Well, I guess it is the traditional kind of stall deck. It's stall, but you also want to get rid of your opponent's monsters, or make them useless. It's kind of a combination of clogging things up and getting rid of things. And it's really kind of luck-based. You have to have a good hand, which we do have a decent hand. We've started with Dark Sanctuary, which is always good. We're playing against Raid Raptors. Dark Sanctuary really makes Destiny board. If you're unfamiliar with Destiny board, there's a trap. It has a D on it. That's for the what was it? Death, not Destiny. It's in the Japanese version, you have to spell out the word death. In America, it's final, but I have the HD card art that's based off the Japanese card art. So, in our case, we'll be spelling death. Wow, that seems like a waste. Because one, I have another terraforming right here. There's a fly down here, excuse that. And two, I already have another. Well, I guess he didn't know that, but still, you're going to waste your one spell trap removal. Let's just go ahead and get Dark Sanctuary up there. And then we're playing Card Guard. Kind of a, not the most meta choice, but he's really useful in this particular instance. So let's see. It's gonna let him search if it goes in the graveyard, but what the heck? Well, what we're gonna do, this guy gets a counter. You can put the counter on any other card on the field, and then if that card would be destroyed, the counter is removed instead. So we've got a little bit of protection for our Dark Sanctuary. I chose this because I could also put it on, like I said, the Destiny board. You have a trap that has the D on it, and if that gets destroyed, oh, well, thank you. You just put that back into my hand, so I can use the effect again next turn if I need to. We'll just go ahead and set our Quaking Mirror Force. And we're not going to set this yet because we can't actually use it. But yeah, Destiny board, there's a trap with a D on it, and then there's 4 other spells that have they're continuous spells, and they have the letters E-A-T-H, so they spell out death. It's an old archetype. If you can get all 5 of them, then you win. I'll go ahead and show this. It's really difficult, though, because if any one piece of the death leaves the field, then all of the pieces go to the graveyard. This helps that because it says instead of putting the letters in your spell trap zone as spells, you could put them in your monster zone, and they're unaffected by all card effects. Let's see, I'm going to take that. And that way, they're much more difficult to destroy. Then the only thing they can destroy is either the T, I'm sorry, I'm having trouble thinking at the moment. Maybe I'm having a stroke. That would be interesting if I had a stroke live. There's the D. But yeah, all they can do is destroy the Destiny board, or the D itself. I guess it's Destiny board. But yeah, so the Destiny board lets you put the other letters on the field. Otherwise, you can't activate them. You can only put them on the field by the effect of Destiny board. So Dark Sanctuary will let you summon them instead, and they can't be attacked, and they're unaffected by all card effects. So hopefully they're a little bit easier. All you gotta do is protect Destiny board and Dark Sanctuary, which is why I use Card Guard. This can protect either one of them if I get them. A lot of people also recommended using, I forget what it's called. Put the card up on the screen, Joe. There's a card that's like all your continuous traps can't be destroyed. Imperial something. But that only protects Destiny board, and I kind of want to protect Dark Sanctuary too, because I'm not playing a whole lot of continuous traps in this. In fact, I think it's just Destiny board. But yeah, so that's the combo. You need Destiny board and you need Dark Sanctuary. Once you get those, then it's just a matter of protecting it, installing it for 4 turns. Because each turn you're going to, at the end of each at the end phase of each of your opponent's turns, you place 1 letter on the board. And if you spell out death or final, if you spell out the whole word, then you win. It's just an alternate victory condition. That took me much longer to explain than I hoped for. He's got Revolution Falcon. Oh, he's just skipping Force Up. This is no good. Okay, good. Destroy all spell traps. Well, fuck. Good thing this had the counter. Kinda good thing I didn't get Destiny board yet. If he can rank this up into Ultimate Falcon, I'm gonna be in a spot of bother, I tell you what, because I can't get rid of that. Yay. So when this, not only does this allow you to put the letters in your monster zones instead, but it also has this stall effect that every time your opponent declares an attack, they have to flip a coin, and if heads, the attack is negated, and they take the damage. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play another Dark Sanctuary, because we're going to want to get rid of most of our hand here. We're going to play Card Guard, who is once again going to guard some cards. Because he can't use Destiny board because it's a trap, we have to set it. So we'll set those 2, and we'll play Card of Demise, which will let us draw 3. Yay! Wait, not yay. Well, I mean, this kind of helps. But unfortunately, we've got the E, which is the next letter in the thing, and that's going to have to... We can't activate it, or even set it. And Card of Demise says if all the cards that you can't set that turn, you gotta discard your hand at the end phase. We do have stuff to get the pieces out of the graveyard, but we don't have them yet. Which means, unfortunately, we have to, I mean, that's one of the flaws of this. Every draw power has a little bit of flaws. I feel like the Card of Demise is the least impactful, given the rest of this deck. I mean, like, if you use Pot of Desires and you banish 10, the chances that if you get even one of your letters gone, you're just dead. You're just done for. One rank higher, okay. That's not going to be Satellite Falcon, is it? Okay, good. Well, either way, I could skill drain and then we're fine. Yep, I'm going to skill drain. That's not going to affect Revolution Falcon, but, you know. Or Ultimate Falcon, I think it's called. Yep. Which, this is kind of a shitty Raid Raptor deck. I wouldn't recommend running all these various rank-up magics. Normally, you're not going to be able to get that to work. But because I'm not attacking anything or doing anything... Oh wait, this is... okay. Huh. I wonder why it's not unaffected by skill drain. Yeah, just unaffected by other cards' effects. I guess if I have skill drain out first, it can't even do things. Hard to say, hard to leg. Oh yeah. Destiny board. Unfortunately, if you activate it in the end phase, it doesn't let you use Dark Sanctuary's effect. I don't know why. Oh wait, I don't even have the E. I forgot that yeah. I'm a Dumbo. Let's go ahead and Card of Demise again. Because we're gonna need some things. Unfortunately, we can't use... If we use Card to draw in the end phase, there's a chance that we'll just, like... Or not a chance, but we'll have to just discard everything. But it could be, we could put it there as a defense wall. Again, just stalling out. At this point, we're stalling until we get Jar of Avarice. Once we get Jar of Avarice, we could put the pieces back, and then we could start actually using our Destiny board. Which we have 2 of them in here and a crap ton of draw power, so unless it's those last 2 cards on the deck, we should be good. It looks like he's going to try to summon another Ultimate Falcon. because he added that to his hand instead of drawing. But that's not going to work. If this one was negated, then... Again, someone will have to tell me why this is negated. I guess its skill drain is face up first. It's interesting. I did not know that. I thought I was just doomed. But now I might, because now it's affected by stuff, so I could Quaking Mirror Force this and... No, he doesn't want to risk it. Which is unfortunate, because now if I get, whatchamacallit, I can't actually activate it. I can't activate any. I was hoping he would do something, but he hasn't done anything. Yep, so this is going to be Discount Stall Warehouse. I'll be back when something happens. Alrighty, well, what? He put this thing out, this Vanishing Lanius. And now I got 2 of these, so I'm going to put these in attack mode. I'm going to go ahead and do a little damage to him, because I can. And then I'm hoping I can lure him out into attacking these guys. Since they're in attack mode now. Oh, I should have killed this. It only has 1,000. Well, that's fine. Either way, let's go ahead and make something that's not as important, but at least I'll take less damage. I've got 2 Castells. I don't really want to waste that, though. You know, we'll just make Black Ship. It's not going to be able to do anything. But just so he doesn't think this is a trap, I'm going to try to use the effect. I know this won't work. But I want him to think basically like I accidentally put this out here, and then he'll attack into it hopefully, and then I can activate one of these, and then I'll have a free spell trap zone. That's my hope, is now he thinks he can do some damage, hopefully. If not, I'm going to kill this Blaze Falcon. Yes! Ha 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 ha! Quacking Mirror Force. And that would have done damage to him anyway, but it's fine. It's all good. At this point, he might just surrender, because skill drain is just... Well, I predicted that well. So there we go. We didn't get Destiny board, mostly because I done goofed a little bit, but you can see how this is, if nothing else, this alternate win condition of be annoying until your opponent quits, it has a little something to it. So we'll go into the next duel and see how we do. Alright, here we are, duel number 2 versus Luminati. Not quite the Illuminati, just the Luminati. Probably related to those Luna lights. And we have a terrible hand. We have, like, possibly one of the worst hands we can get. I play 1 each of each letter, because the Destiny board itself summons all of them onto the field. But you don't want to get them in your hand, because you could place them directly from the deck. And while they're in there, they can, like, their only effect is they can only be placed on the board by the field, or on the field by the effect of Destiny board. So in your hand, they're useless. I can't even set them to try to bluff. So I have 2 cards. I'm going to have 3 to try to stop him. So this is a bad state of affairs. Especially since he's going hard in the paint. He's using Brilliant Fusion, not in Gem Knights. I wish there was something in here that said, like, you can only summon Gem Knights for the rest of the turn. That would make this, like, if they just errated that and changed that, then this would make it, like, it would work for Gem Knights, and other decks wouldn't be able to generically abuse it for Seraphite. Who Gem Knights don't even really use for the most part. Because this thing's not all that useful. Gem Knights don't really need to normal summon. Not sure if you saw my last What a Deck, but I did Gem Knight Toolbox. And I didn't even bother with this thing. Why would I want to normal summon normal monsters? They're all about fusion summoning. And of course Tsukiyomi, just so he can get that extra draw, put more stuff in his graveyard, because all these stupid Lightsworn fairy tale decks are just like, put everything in the graveyard forever. Instant fusion. Can he make totally awesome? Will he make totally awesome? Or is he just going for Omega? Because of course he's going for Omega. Why wouldn't he go for Omega? Just summon out Raiden. I don't know what it is about it. Oh no, he's not going for Omega. Going for some level 4, probably Rafflesia. It's like, on the one hand, I like it when decks are creative and they use things that they aren't supposed to, but something just bothers me when you have a deck of, like, nothing but archetype monsters, and you're just exploiting them for reasons they weren't meant to be used for. Interesting. I don't know what he's doing. What's he going to grab? That lizard? Oh, Gigabyte. Yeah, where it's just like, oh, we just got Gem Knights and Boojins and Lightsworns. I guess Norden's kind of like... Norden really never stood a chance of being used in his own deck because they didn't release any of the entity cards in America for a long time. They're slowly coming out. We still don't have Entis, or Entis, whatever it's called. So, Abyss Dweller, Feral Imps. Yeah, I'm in a bit of a sticky wicket. Although, if I could get this Drowning Mirror Force off, he's going to be in for a spot of bother, I tell you what. Just send everything back to the deck. Let's see here. Pot of Duality, turn, turn, turn. Tell me the cards that I can get. I'll get that one. Good old Solemn Strike. And I think what I'm going to do is summon this out just to kill Seraphonite. Well, plus its card guard will be on itself, so it'll have a little bit of protection. But if I kill this, then he won't be able to normal summon, because he's not going to move that into attack mode, so Drowning Mirror Force is not going to affect him. So get that shit out of here. Go on. Unless you got some kind of Mirror Force. Even if he has Mirror Force, it's not going to work against Card Guard. Card Guard anti-meta tech. 10 out of 10. So I'm going to set Solemn Strike first. If he gets rid of anything, I'd prefer he gets rid of that, because this stops one monster. This stops upwards of one monster, depending on how many things he attacks with. And he doesn't know that I have this. So we'll see. If he's got like a Twin Twister or something. Well, he doesn't have any cards in his hand. But he could get like a Judgment Dragon or something. Although there goes his Soul Charge and his Foolish Burial. Boojin, and we still don't know what this is. Perhaps some kind of Call of the Haunted, maybe? Maybe he'll be calling haunted things? Yeah, go ahead. I mean, at this point, he's going through his deck so quickly, there's no way I'm going to... Oh, he does have Twin Twister. Well, fuck. Maybe I should have used that anyway. I know he's going to be able to banish 7 to get that out, and then flip this face down and do all sorts of things that I don't want to be happening. So I'll have exactly one card, and if I draw if I draw Cards of Demise, I have these 3 cards I can't get rid of. So I'm not even going to be able to use Cards of Demise. This is one of those things like this. I told you at the beginning, this deck is not good. It's as competitive as I could make it. But you still end up with these situations, like you can't run any less than one of these, and you can always get in this situation where, like if you have 4 cards in your deck that are dead cards, and you get more than one of them in your hand, you're kind of screwed. So we'll see. You know, he's probably going to summon a whole bunch of shit from the graveyard. If he's got 2 of these, then I think I'm just dead. 1850 times 2. Yeah, there's the other one. Can he summon more than one of these per turn? If so, I'm dead. I am just gone. Yep. A sad state of affairs, unfortunately. Well, I'll see you in the next duel. Alright, here we are, 3rd duel versus Vampire Shiranuis. I'm hoping that he plays Vampire Shiranuis. If not, I'm going to be very disappointed. I'm Final Destination, which is a movie reference that kind of goes with what I got. We got our interesting card sleeves. They spell out death. They've got the cool castle on them with like a misty kind of smoke effect. And I should mention that if you want these sleeves, if you want that negation I had, the fail spelled out with the final letters, or if you want this deck file in general, you can get all 3 of those from my Patreon. A donation of $1 or more will get you all the sleeves and animations and deck files for every deck I've ever made, all in one convenient zip folder. And if you don't feel like donating, which is fine, you're still cool in my book, then I have a Facebook and an Imgur, which should be linked in the description. And I put sleeves, once they become a year old, I put them there. So you can get old sleeves there, you can get new sleeves on the Patreon, and you'll help fund the channel. The more money I get, the more time I can spend not working fast food, which means, what are we playing against? Shiranuis. They have a lot of stuff in the graveyard, so I'm not sure how good skill drain's going to be. I think I just want more card advantage, especially since I already have Dark Sanctuary. So we're going to set that out. We're going to Grand Horn. We're going to Destiny board. We're going to do that. And then we card car for all the cards. Bada bingo. Unless he negates it. Nope. Was pretty good, you know. MST. Well, there goes my D. He MST'd my D. I don't like it. But I still have these two stall things, so there's that. Grand Horn of Heaven kind of got outplayed by Solemn Strike. Interesting. Yeah, I think I'm just going to be like, nah, go back into the deck. I don't like it. You're not getting in the graveyard, zombies. I don't want to have to do with that. Bada boom. I forgot what I was talking. Yeah, I got another Destiny board. I got another Dark Sanctuary. I could draw more cards. Oh yeah, Grand Horn of Heaven. So it's not as good, but it's really good in this deck because you need to wait the 5 specific turns. Because the thing is, we'll set this. Normal summon. Then Card of Demise. Set up to 3 more cards. Hopefully we won't get one of our pieces. Well, there we go. Fantastic. And a card guard that we can't summon. What was I thinking? Probably stupid things. If I do card, yeah, I'm not going to be able... I'm just going to discard everything. That's what I get thinking about Grand Horn of Heaven. But yeah, because you need to stall for 5 turns, and this makes them skip their main phase, you're doing... Oh yeah, they take no damage because of Card of Demise. I'm just an idiot. I'm just an idiot all around. I get to talking about stuff, and then I forget how to play this deck. He's probably like, what kind of buffoon am I playing? But at least I have Quacking Mirror Force, and I have Grand Horn. And I got my Destiny board again. And the H is kind of lower on that list. Damn it. I hate it. Again, maybe someone can explain to me, is this a quirk of YGOPro or this, but like if you activate Destiny board in the end phase, you cannot summon the letters. Like you can't use Dark Sanctuary to summon them. You have to put them in your spell trap zone. Which sucks, because again, if any piece of the Destiny board leaves the field, then the whole thing is destroyed. And so this can now be MST'd, and it'll take care of this, too. Granted, I mean, Destiny board itself could be MST'd. But hopefully, if I can get a card guard, I usually put a counter on Destiny board, just to stop it from doing that. So we got A, question marks, which means do you want to summon it as a monster? So yes. Card of Demise again. Which, yeah, because if we need to get our... whatchamacallit? Our Jar of Avarice. Go in Pot of Duality. Fantastic. I'm just going to lose everything. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead... because I already got Dark Sanctuary. And since the Destiny board itself can be destroyed, I'm going to go ahead and put it on Dark Sanctuary for now. Because my other 2 are in the graveyard anyway. And hopefully, I just gotta get, if I can get that Jar of Avarice, I win, pretty much. Assuming he doesn't MST something. Put that on there. Yay. 2 defense. And there you go. Also, it doesn't say on here that you can't use one Destiny board at a time. And I thought if I got 2 of them, it would allow me to put 2 letters each turn and I could get it super fast. But it doesn't work that way. Again, not sure if that's because of, Well, yeah, we'll go ahead and let him. I'm not going to activate that for that. Yeah, because that'll just negate it anyway and do half the damage to him. So he's not even going to be able to ram his turtle the way he wants to. Which is a sentence I never thought I'd say. That just sounds mildly disturbing. So there's our T. And then come on, Jar of Avarice. Yeah, and I like it. It's such a weird disconnect to see, like, it says E appear, but the name on that says Spirit Message I, and this says Spirit Message I. Target 2 cards on the field. Okay, so this won't be destroyed, but there goes my Destiny board. Rip in peace. Now I really need my Jar of Avarice. Oh, and he's gonna blow that up with Shiranui Spirit Massacre. Too much destruction. He's got an appetite for destruction, apparently. Fantastic. Well, fuck it, you know? Why not? We're just gonna go ahead, we're gonna attack for all the marbles. This is now card beatdown. Card guard. Try saving that 5 times fast. Fantastic, Spirit Reaper. Well, I know how to get rid of that. Although, I could banish stuff from his graveyard. What has he got in his graveyard? Okay, no, he doesn't have anything useful. Let's see. Yeah, this'll do 1,000. More damage. Unless he negates the summon somehow. Because I got a black ship. It's made of corn. It's a plant monster. That's how you know it's actually made of corn. That's not a lie. To the graveyard with you! Yay. So, we'll see. You know what? I'm just going to come back when something interesting happens. You're going to hear that a lot this episode, because it's a stall deck, which means a lot of sitting around and waiting for my opponent to do things. Great, he's going to book a life. Good old Pyramid Turtle. And banishing my card guard? What kind of monster are you? Oh, it looks like it's a Utopia. Is it going to make Utopia the lightning? Try to do a crap ton of damage? Oh, I'm sorry, friend. That's a really cool monster, but I'm afraid I can't allow you to do that. And you get a free card, but you gotta go immediately into your battle phase or your end phase. Because no more main phase for you. Do stuff in main phase 2. Another Book of Life. Good thing it's a monster. If he could banish any part of my Destiny board, I'm done for. That's why if we ever go up against like a Dark Magician deck or a Blue Eyes deck, I'm pretty much just done. There's nothing I can do. If they banish one part, like I have stuff to get it out of the graveyard. I don't have stuff to get it out of the banished zone. Which I know this is not called the banished zone. They really need to come up with a name for this, because there's no official name for the area where cards are banished. Cards just are banished. But there's not a banished zone. I'm gonna make Castell to get rid of Black Ship. Ah, alright. Whatever, man. I've still got Quaking Mirror Force. I've got 2 Quaking Mirror Forces. That's twice as good. Defense. Oh, he did have vampires. He was doing the vampires the whole time. I thought the name was just a thing. Of course, there's my 3rd Quaking Mirror Force. I've been using a lot of them because I'm trying to prevent attacks, and all I got is these, like, solemn... Usually, all I've got is these solemn strikes and grand horns. It's not something you're going to say. But unfortunately, that's how it works. Now we finally got this. Hopefully, no. Still no Jar of Avarice. Not ever. There's the T, though. So when I do finally get it, I literally have to put the entire Destiny board back into my deck. And it's going to be like one of my final 2 cards. Yeah, I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it. I'm like a werewolf. I'm not like a werewolf. I'm not liking it. Nah. Not gonna allow that. You can't be having big attack point monsters. Not while I got stuff I can do. Especially ones that can banish things. Come on, thank you! Oh, oh, we're running low, ladies and gentlemen. Mostly gentlemen. This is gonna be a bit tricky. Alright. There's the T. E, A, D, H. All 5 of them back into the graveyard. And now, of course, that they make up like half of my deck. So the chances that I'll draw a spirit message are pretty high. I still need to get the D. There's Vampire Kingdom. Going into that straight old battle phase. Now come on, D. Nope. At least I could summon them from my hand. So as long as they're in my hand, I should be good. I just need to hope I could still stall him through. I mean, he's got a really huge deck, so my ability to stall is not all that great. Add 1 Dark Vampire. Yeah. Fuck it. I just gotta kind of take the damage. Oh, he's not going to add 1. I thought he was going to add 1 and then I could activate Solemn Strike. Well, now I've got 2 Drowning Mirror Forces, so we're good. So once again, we'll be back if I happen to get the Destiny board. If it's my destiny. Cowboy, eh? Well, I can't be letting that happen. Unfortunately, I'm down to just skill drain. And, I can't activate it or it'll kill me. So, I think I may be done for, unfortunately. Just still note, I have the 1D in there, and it's not letting me have it. And I've used all my resources. He has too big of a deck. Unfortunately, these more than 40 card decks have their advantages when they're going against stall, which is the only advantage they really have. But when I have to play stall, unfortunately, that is what happens. So, you know, I'm going to try this Jar of Avarice and put more Ds back into my deck and hope maybe he doesn't have anything. But it seems unlikely. And then I get the D. Fantastic. You know, we'll go ahead and try it. Let's send, things we can activate. Well, let's see. We need our field spells. Let's get those back in there. And some Rippling Mirror Forces, because I have no monsters. Hopefully we'll get one of the field spells, and then maybe if we get lucky with all heads flips, or he can't summon any monsters, then I'll be able to do something. But until then, we're in for a spot of bother, I tell you what. Yep. Unfortunately, he finally realized instead of summoning big things and getting negated, he could just put Unizombie out. But I go out on my own terms! So there's another loss. Again, unfortunately, just because I never had so much trouble with discarding things and then having trouble drawing my Jars of Avarice. Hopefully it'll do a little bit better in the 4th duel. Alright, here we are, 4th duel versus PD. This is kind of neat. It's sort of like if you turn it upside down, they're like the same kind of letter, just with fundamental differences. And we started with some iced tea in our hand, which is never all that good. Especially when we get Card of Demise as well. Starting to regret things. I thought I turned my phone on silent, but apparently I did not. Let's see, and I think... yeah, since it's first turn... Yeah, we'll card car. And hopefully get something good. Hope on a rope. Hopefully he can't, like, destroy this in OTK, because great. Well, we got the D. We just got 2 other letters as well, which is never great. And we're playing against some sort of bullshit Lightsworn bullshit again, which is not optimal. With all the things, at least it seems like it's pure Lightsworns instead of Lightsworn bullshit. And it's a 40 card deck, so at least if I lose, I won't feel like I got. Well, I can't even feel like again, I tried to make this as competitive as possible, but this is not a competitive deck by any means. It is very difficult to make it a competitive deck. So, you know, we'll see. We'll be back. Yep, good old Archsworn Michael, who can banish my spell cards, which means I don't have a chance, really, because I have 0 monster removal, unless he attacks first. But he can just, well, I guess I don't have 0 mon. I have Solemn Strike and stuff like that, but I don't have any of those at the moment. Fortunately, he's milling pretty fast, so maybe he'll mill all the things. That would be cool. Although he's building up a pretty big field. Now I can't even use Card of Demise if I want to. And that's, okay, that doesn't even, yeah, I've already lost because Destiny Board could just be banished by this. Card can't even protect it from Lightsworn. Nothing can protect it from Lightsworn Michael. I just had to hope that I got Solemn Strike, and I didn't. And I can't use this to draw any more cards because I have to have less than 3 cards in my hand, and these 3 cannot be played. So yeah, good game. I'll see you in the 5th duel. Okie dokie, 5th duel versus Mofizz. We've got a playable hand, and we start with our Jar of Avarice, so even if he blows up all the things, we got a chance. Well, somewhat of a chance. There's still always... Oh great, Predaplants. My favorite. I still haven't looked into these, so I don't know really what they could do. But I'm pretty sure they need some kind of monster on my side of the field to do stuff, and I'm not going to be having monsters on my side of the field. Interesting. Not seen that one before. Going to Synchro? Synchro Gemnite Predaplants? Yang Zing Predaplants? Predazings? He's got the Yang Zing path and everything. Why he wouldn't search the trap, unless he already has a bunch of the trap in there. Or maybe he just wants to draw forever. Okay, good old Stardust Spark Dragon. Not gonna save him from either of these. I just gotta hope he can't make something that can, like, negate spell traps. Okay, well, he just literally made something that can negate spell traps. Fantastic. Elemental Triangle of the Zoodiac Beasts? I haven't looked at them either. They're not there. They're not in the TCG. You could tell because they don't have HD card art. They've got messy... This was scanned from a magazine card art. Things are happening. Do. And there's Glow Up Bull back. Oh, okay. Good. I was worried about that other thing at first because that could stop some of my spell traps, but this thing cannot stop any of my spell traps. So let's see. Once per turn, you can detach, target one face-up card on the field, and destroy it. You want to destroy this? Think you're pretty tough? Go ahead, do it. I want to see it. That'll be even better for my Card of Demise. No? Okay. And now I don't really want to activate Card of Demise because then I'll have to discard this, and since he can blow up a face up, like, he's probably going to get rid of this at the end phase. Yeah, we'll save that because there's no way I'll have 5 cards in the graveyard. But hopefully he'll use that, and then I can get him with one of these two. Zodiac Beast, Viper. Oh, he's gonna attack with all of them. Okay. We'll just go ahead and Drowning Mirror Force. Yeah, and then he'll negate it. And then Quaking Mirror Force, which he can't negate. Because that'll block up his spell trap zones. Oh, he can attach it to it. Okay, well, it'll block up 3 of his spell trap zones. Fail. Still better than I was. It's actually pretty good. I can put this and set that, and then Card of Demise, and will I get the D? I got Pot of Duality. That can potentially the D? No. See, I could set 3, right? Yep. We'll take that. We're gonna negate those summons like nobody's business. And then next turn we'll Card of Demise again, and hopefully we'll get the D then. We need the D. That's this deck. This deck is Get the D the deck. Demise! Duality. Come on! Son of a whore! What are you doing to me, buddy? Okay, Card Guard. At least I can protect my things. My tings. And we got another Quack. And we'll just toss that out, because why not? I'm sure that won't come back to bite us. He won't banish this, and then we'll have nothing we can do. There's the D! Finally. Jar of Avarice. Let's go ahead and put all my Dark Sanctuaries and one of these Cards of Demise back into the deck. Yay. And I got another one. Destiny Board. 2 defense. Your go. And then I gotta, okay, end of the main phase, activate this, because there's no room in my spell trap zone. What now, Mr. OCG nonsense, with your Synchro Dragon and your Stardust Spark Dragon, and your Zoodiac Beasts? Of course, he probably has Twin Twister in there somewhere. And unless I get another one of my card guards, this is going to be in for a spot of bother. Summon the things. Well, there goes my Twin Twister. Well, that will be saved. So now I need to draw another D. Alright. Yeah, we'll activate this so we have less, because you draw until you have 3 cards in your hand. Activate. You're not what I wanted. You're not what I wanted! And if I do that, it'll be discarded in the end phase. So, there we go. 3 Ds, and we've only gotten one of them. We're almost halfway through our deck. He's almost halfway through his deck. At this point, it looks like we're headed more towards the stall end of things. Of course, if he gets another one of those. Oh, well, there we go. That'll be neat. We'll just go ahead and put that on Dark Sanctuary. And this is why it never hurts to have an extra deck. We can make Heartland Draco. Yay. And let's just go ahead and detach. And let's just go ahead and attack directly. 2,000. So that'll put a little hurt on him. Maybe he'll summon some things that I can then negate and clear up some space. Because he'll want to deal with this. Yeah, go ahead. At this point, the more resources of his I can waste, the better. He can make another thing, and then I can just Solemn Strike it. Yep. Nay. I ain't allowing that. I still got more life points than you. Ho 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 ho. Now I need to get that D. Come on, baby. Show me the D! Comment in the comments if you want the D. I've got it. It's in this deck. Yeah, I think we want to quack that. Can't be having that nonsense. It was heads anyway, so it would have negated it. But that's fine. I can flip this back up again. Oh, he's tributing things. That's how you get rid of the quacking Mirror Force, to tell you what. Hey, I got the D! And what's cool about Heartland Draco is, while you control a face-up spell card, this card cannot be targeted for attacks. So I'm going to go ahead and make that same 2,000 attack point tickle. Bada boongo. He can't attack this directly. Or he can't attack this as long as I have Dark Sanctuary up on the field. He can't destroy Dark Sanctuary very easily. I've still got 2 Grand Horn of Heaven, so if he tries to summon something big, I could do something about that. Well, fuck. Now he's got Archfiend Eccentric. He's going to be able to blow up a spell trap on the field. Okay, good. He went for my Grand Horn of Heaven. If he went for my D, I'd be very disappointed. I don't want anyone messing with my D. Especially not no Archfiend Eccentric. Too crazy. Too crazy 5 me. That's a non-tuner. Nope. Ah, damn it. I should have been holding down the button. So there's one. Will we be able to get the Destiny board off on one of these duels? On just one of them? Because that would be nice. Let's go ahead to defense, just in case he can negate my effects or something. Granted, he's still working with Dark Sanctuary, which is going to make it, at least, like, about half the time his attacks aren't going to go through. He can't attack this as long as it's here. I'm going to be able to put my boards up here. We just got to see what kind of things he can negate. He's summoning this back. Oh, he's going to put it back face down again. A good idea. Oh, that's how he got it. Okay. I wasn't paying attention before. So flip that face down. Now he can attack it with all the things. He's got his tuner. What tune will you play to, drummer boy? Yugi boy. Really, I've got to use this cautiously. I've got to see what he can make. If he can make something that can get rid of this, then I need the Grand Horn of Heaven. If not, I just got to let him attack and hope the Quaking Mirror Force and these can get rid of it. So what we'll make? Add 1 Yang Zing from your deck to your hand. You could send 2 1 Worm from the deck. Yeah, because I don't want him to have that negation thing, if he has it. Plus, this will put him directly into the battle phase. And then, do I want? Yeah, I kind of want. Granted, that's all my spell traps, and it would have been negated anyway, but I'd rather have this face up, because this can negate stuff on its own. As long as he just can't keep fairy tailing. Oh, don't Twin Twister now. Wait, is my A in the graveyard? Did I forget that? Do I need my Jar of Avarice again? Yeah, my A is in the graveyard. I haven't gone through both of them, though. But I only got 1 left. I hate all things. Maybe I need to bump it up to 3. Maybe that's what I need to do. We'll see. We'll be back once more. Fuck you! Ugh. All I wanted to do was make a Destiny board. Why you gotta be maining Twin Twisters? Well, now it's officially a stall deck. Well, no, it's not. I could if I get my jar, I could still get stuff back, but we're rapidly approaching stall deck only territory. Once again, we'll be Baku. Hey, it's a card car. Let's draw 2, so we'll have 6. Come on, Jar of Avarice. Show me potato salad. Damn it. I've got these terraformings I can't use, and these letters I can't use. But he's got Lone Fire. Plus that. Plus that. Okay. So what's he going to make? Good old Red Dragon Archfiend Skara. I'm not going to allow that. Nope. Not on my watch. Cosmic Cyclone, you bastard! You play Twin Twisters and Cosmic Cyclone? What are you? And Archfiend Eccentric. He's got a lot of spell trap removal. He is paranoid of spell trap removal. I guess it's coming more back into vogue since, whatchamacallit, Paleozoics are more of a thing. He got rid of my Arland Draco. A sad state of affairs. Fortunately, I got this, and I got Drowning. I could drown him and stuff. He's only got 8 cards left, so if I could, it's already been 30 turns. But if I could stall for several more, it's the only problem with Drowning Mirror Force. So the reason I play Drowning Mirror Force is because Dark Sanctuary, it lets you put these, it lets you put the Destiny board on here, and they can't attack the pieces, but they can attack you directly. Like, it specifically says it, like, does not prevent your opponent from attacking you directly. So I could have 3 pieces of the Destiny board, and they could still attack me directly, which is why Drowning Mirror Force is so useful. Unfortunately, when it gets to a point like this, where it's just a big stall game, it sucks because sending their monsters back into the main deck is just going to make them stall even harder. Well then. Archfiend Eccentric, and then blow up another one. And then Cosmic Cyclone. Finally get rid of my card car. I probably should have set some of these terraformings just to scare him off. Yeah, let's go ahead and set a terraforming. We'll show him what's what. I much prefer this Quaking Mirror Force. I'll just allow it because I've already used all of my Solemn Strikes. Plus, maybe he'll get confident and then he'll put 2 monsters out on the field. Fantastic. Well, at least I'll have the D. So that'll be a thing. Not going to put it on the board because, of course, I can't. I don't have the EA. It's in the game. All I could spell is dith, which is close but no cigar. No cigars allowed, I tell you what. Tuning gum doesn't look delicious at all. Ah, good old high-speed Roy Chanabrabra. See, this I can use Drowning Mirror Force on, because it'll send it back to the extra deck, and then he won't have any more cards to draw. And then when he summons this back out, I can use Quaking Mirror Force on that, so he can't keep summoning it back out again. He's got so many cards banished. It's like Discount Banishment Warehouse. Nah. 4 more turns. Why you gotta taunt me with bullshit? I mean, I could activate it, but then what? Discard all my pieces? Time Gazer Magician. Attack for game. That's never happened before. I need to get some kind of defense wall. No, I can't activate it. Card guard. You'll be my friend. With 1900 attack, you could stand up even to the fairy tale. Haha! So we've got 2 more turns. Well, yeah, great. Great, no, he's got more attack. Of course, it'll remove the counter. I guess it won't remove the counter. I thought if it would be attacked, I could remove the counter instead. Fuck a fairy tale. That needs to be once per turn. Not once per... That's once per duel. Something. That's bullshit. Fuck. Fuck, man. Shit. Almost stalled him to death. Almost. Almost. Alright, here we are. 6th duel. Halfway point. Versus Max. We're going against another more than 40 card deck, which is no good, but at least we've only got a T. Well, we've also got Card of Demise. They've got to make me have these choices, don't they? I guess, again, I didn't have as much trouble with this in testing. But I guess that's just what happens sometimes. Go ahead and put that on there. And why the hell not? Let's just go ahead and roll them bones. I like to live dangerously. So, and the T's pretty far down there. If we can get more draw power, we could hopefully get that back into the deck before too long. And then just fast forward to me like 40 turns later, like, where is it? Great. Cobalt Sparrow. Not my destiny board. Damn twin twisters. Oh, it's those anime bird girls I heard about. With their little wings and their big eyes and their hair and stuff. I have no idea what these do. Special summon, add one winged beast. Okay, so I guess they're wind Ixie monsters. Rank 1? Interesting. Opponent cannot target this with effects if they do it. Okay. So what do they got? They got some kind of bigger bird. Target one face up. It gains 300 attack and defense. For each Ixie. Is also inflicted to your opponent. So it still takes the damage. Or so yeah, so we both take the damage. Sounds good. Interesting. So they're like a reverse burn the archetype. Can it not be destroyed by battle though? Looks like it could be destroyed by battle. So it's just what, we both take 2200, assuming he gets the coin toss. And he gets to search, so he can make another one. And another one. And he's playing DDDs too? Alright. I haven't the slightest idea what's going on. Just summoning just all sorts of things. This does not bode well for me already. Well, I got just Burying Mirror Force. So I can perhaps do some things. Okay, it looks like he just has those. As long as he doesn't have Dark Contract or the Witch, then he can destroy something every turn. So that's interesting. I get the idea that, like, okay, you give your opponents attack and then you attack into them. 2 or more level 1s. Okay, so you can just keep searching every turn. But yeah, it's just going to be destroyed if he attacks into it. I can attack into that, and then just he'll take the damage. Maybe he doesn't understand how this deck works as much. I could just do a whole bunch of damage to him. I don't know. We'll be back. He seems to be taking a lot of time to think. Ah, Twin Twister, again! Discarding the Dark Contract. So there goes my Quaking Mirror Force. Any chances I had of doing other stuff. You could summon both this and a level 1. So you can make another one. What's this one do? This card can attack your opponent directly. Attack up to the number of Ixie material it has. Okay. But he's got to flip a coin each time. Well, there's 800 to me. This is just going to be down to coin flip. This is coinflip.deck at the moment. Fortunately, he already used 2 of these, so from now on, I'm hoping... I mean, he'll have one more. I assume. And Tails. I am taking the brunt of this damage. Well, once per turn, during either player's turn, they cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Okay, so that's what you do. You get both of them out, and then if I attack, only he takes the damage. Oh, great! H. Fantastic. Just what I always wanted. So I want to kill this thing. Because this is going to make things not be able to be destroyed. So he'll take no damage, but at least I'm taking less damage each turn. And he can attack less times each turn. So yeah, I'll spare you having to sit and watch 5+ coin flips each turn. We'll be back if I happen to do something. And he surrendered. He was doing really good. He had 2,600 to this much, but it just didn't work out. But you know what? I'm still counting that as a win. I need to take whatever I can get. This deck's not doing too good. It's doing even worse than I thought it would do. So yeah, we're taking that, and we'll go into the 7th duel. Alright, here we are, 7th duel versus Relic, or Relic. Hard to say. We're gonna go 2nd again. And I just want to take this moment to give a big old Hardleg shout out to MillionLittleE. Again, this is the deck that he had here, but he also, he offered a shout out because he donates a lot of money to this. You know, say what you will about his ideas. Maybe I don't think these Destiny board was such a great idea to try to do, but you know, he's given so much money to the channel. He's responsible for these microphones you're hearing like right now. Like, he literally bought and sent me microphones. Like, he's done more to this channel to help make it better than any other person. Maybe even more than me. Not that close. It's about 50-50. So give him a thanks down there. You know, if it's worth it to play a shitty deck every once in a while just for the sake of... Well, that didn't seem like it was worth it. But yeah, it's worth it to play a shitty deck once every, like, 4 months or however much. Well, granted, the last deck he gave me was actually really cool. But whatever he wants to do, you know what, I say go for it. And you know what, at least this was interesting. Like, I never would have played this otherwise. It's just not turning out that well, and I guess partially it's because of the way I built it. Playing against Predaplant again. You're gonna attack me for 100? Really? I'm gonna take 50. You already took 2,000 from Solemn Warning. This card is sent from the field to the graveyard by a card effect. Add 1 Preda card. Okay. Hey, good old... Okay. Let's see. That's fine. We'll just put this out here. We'll get that dang old token. Wow, you were just spending all your money. Don't you want this destroyed? Wouldn't that help you out a lot? Instead, you're going to be taking 50 damage, or I'm going to be taking 100. Some people, they just don't know how to hold back. Like, there are times when I have, like... I'm not sure if I showed it or not, but I had, like, Mirror Forces, and I didn't activate them when they only had 1 monster out, because I wanted them to summon out more and try to get more with them. I wanted them to think that I didn't have anything. Then they'd get cocky. And then bada bingo. Hey, we got the D. I'll take that. So now we can begin doing stuff. This might be an actual chance for us to win. Unless he gets Twin Twister, or Galaxy Cyclone, or some kind of spell trap removal. But he's playing crazy Predaplants, he doesn't seem to know exactly what he is doing, so I think I may just have what it takes to be in a rock and roll band. Polymerization, eh? Well, I'm not going to be liking that. Skill drain. No monster effects for you, my friend. It's just a pity I can't Grand Horn of Heaven these things that he summons. Because they're summoned that way. And unfortunately I have no... nothing to stop attacks, which is going to suck. Fortunately, he doesn't have anything he could do except for attack me with a lot. And if I get some good coin tosses, I may just have the ability to do stuff. Unless he tries to use that effect, even though he can't actually do it, and then I could Solemn Strike him. Nope, this is going to come down to coin tosses and hopefully lucky draws. Yay! Coin toss heads. This one I don't care about as much. I'll take 1,200. And then I want to make sure... Go ahead and activate Destiny Board. Because again, if you activate it in the end phase, for whatever reason, it won't let you summon it onto the field. Bada bingo. And unfortunately, I can't activate things. I need to be able to get rid of stuff. And I just gotta hope I keep getting those good coin tosses. I mean, if I get the good ones, he might kill himself trying to do damage to me. Already, he's much lower than me. Granted, he only takes half damage, and I take full damage. And I can't rely on those heads for too much. Come on, try to synchro something big. Something big and fancy so I can Grand Horn of Heaven it. Yes! Oh, it's so big and fancy. Oh, Grand Horn of Heaven. Oh, now you have to go directly. No, right to the battle phase. Come on. Into the battle phase with you. There you go. You're not going out of here on my thing. How will you get that fail on there? Now, come on, lucky heads. Everyone cross your fingers, even though you're watching this after it's been recorded. But I'm talking to you like you're watching it live. Damn it! You guys didn't pray hard enough! The power of prayer is supposed to compel you. I really need one of my 6 mirror forces. Let's hope. I'm gonna I can do Jar of Avarice. So we've got DEA. Pretty nice. Ho-ho. Come on, Mirror Force. You're not Mirror Force! Alright then. I've only got 5 cards. So we've got... Oh, I should have activated this first. If I draw a field spell, I'm going to be very disappointed. Okay. That's not good, but it's not terrible either. Let's just go ahead and deck thin now. And then we're going to card, even though it won't help us. At this point, it's literally, whether we win or lose is going to be a coin flip. Unless he does something. Alright, another terraforming. So, come on. Get those hands together, people. You gotta hope. You gotta believe. It's like a spirit bomb. Everyone puts all their hopes and prayers together, and somehow it has the ability to make that coin land on heads. Psychic, the power of mental thinking, power of the human spirit. The Eidolons? What are you doing? No, don't be Eidolon in here. I ain't gonna be Predator Graft. Oh great. So now he's getting multiple coin flips. I just got... Really, this one is... Like, he can get these other 2. We just gotta hope he doesn't get this one. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, no. Well, no, that's fine. That's a Tails. That could be a Tails. It's this one. This one's the one we're worried about. Okay. So, I know it's the gambler's fallacy, but I'm going to assume that from here, I've earned my heads. There's no way it'll be 3 tails in a row. That's astronomically bad. God damn it! I'll never believe in hope again. Alright, here we are, 8th duel. Going against my arch nemesis player. That rogue scoundrel who always shows his face when least expected. We're playing against Eidolons, which I've had one encounter with before. I mean, not counting the last duel, but I played them, I forget what other deck. And they got this thing that can, like, negate spell traps. I don't think it's this one. Caligula. They named after Roman emperors. 1 monster effect per turn. That's good. That's not good. I don't activate but 1 monster effect per turn, if that. You should have gotten the one that stops spell traps. Then I would have been in for a spot of bother. Let's go ahead and pot of duality. Yep, I'm gonna get this because it looks like he's more monster effects. I'm thinking he's not gonna be able to do as many spell trap removal. He won't have stuff in the graveyard. Let's go ahead and card a car. Card. Hey, I got the D and I got the field spell. It's just once again I got nothing to stop the attacks. I can't just have a balanced hand where it's like one of these, one of these, a destiny board, maybe a monster, and like some kind of mirror force. That would be a cool hand. Add 1 Eidolon summoning magic. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could. I mean, he could draw that anyway. I really want to stop his fusion monsters from activating their effects. I mean, it's Solemn Strike. We just gotta hope. They look to be based off negating things. So hopefully I could do something, and then he tries to negate it, and then I negate him. I negate him from negating. He can't negate when I negate his negates. Negate. Wait, you could do that by banishing stuff? I don't like it when you banish my stuff. Oh, this got a big attack. Okay. Oh, he's just gonna attack with everything. Open field. Let's go. What you got? Heart of the Crads. Herd of the Curds. Just go! What are you waiting for? Just do it! Just like Watchmen, all over again. Megalica? That's wait. Magallanacia. Magallanicia? Interesting. So they're not named after emperors, unless that's an emperor that I don't know of. I thought I knew most of the famous emperors. That sounds like a cool band name, maybe because it just sounds kind of close to Metallica, but not quite. It's like Medalligalica. Ha ha! You take the damage! Oh, and that's made him think twice. He's like, whoa, maybe I better not do these things, you know what I'm saying? And it's, each player can only activate 1 monster effect per turn. Can only attack with 1 monster. So I want to leave that on the field. You could send this card from your hand to the graveyard, target 1 fusion, it gains 1,000 attack. Oh, that's during either player. Oh, that's if it's his hand. But it has no effect in the graveyard. So I could put that, I could kill that. Oh, that counted as a monster. Okay. When it's summoned, putting the counter on it is a monster effect. And then moving the counter, well, that's another monster effect. But hey, I did a little bit more damage. I got my D. I'm a D warrior. We are the warriors of time. Look that song up if you've never heard it. Yeah, this seems like this is only going to hurt him. Only 1 monster effect per turn and only 1 monster. He's like the Dark Door, but with monster effects too. So he gets that 1 attack, 1 shot, and 1 opportunity. How many of these do you have? Yeah. I gotta deck thin him. Because if this doesn't work out, which it probably won't, because why would it? It's only been like 1,000,000 times. Okay, you don't have 3 monsters in your graveyard. You don't have a non-effect monster in your graveyard either. Maybe he just needs a wind monster to do... Oh, no, you need to get that off the field. Inflict piercing damage. Okay. See, if I knew what these things did, maybe I would have stopped that beforehand. Oh, he's playing Infernoids. Okay, never mind. I need to save this for Infernoids. Add 1 Void spell trap. Okay. I want to avoid the Void. Interesting. Eidolonoids. That's the one you don't want to discard. That's the one you want in the graveyard. Wait, what did that do? I didn't read what that did. I assume we'll activate it at some point. Come on, heads. Damn it! This isn't working the way I want it to. Surely this will be heads. Okay, good. At least I do just a little bit of damage. And then we're going to go ahead and activate Destiny Board. Get this E out of our hand. E is not for everyone. E is for bullshit. I could spell head, if you spelled head wrong. I could also spell deh, which is like a little bit different from meh. Yep. 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 Thank you. Great. No, that's perfect. That's just what I wanted. More field spell. I didn't have enough field spells as it was. Yeah, fuck it, you know. Now we got 5 cards. Give me a Mirror Force. I need one. I need it. I can't exist without it. You're not a Mirror Force! Oh. Maybe I'll draw a Mirror Force with this card car. That would be cool. Come on, Mirror Force. I mean, it'll be the end phase. I can't use it. But maybe I'll get one? That I could use next turn? Maybe he doesn't stop the summon? If he doesn't look... Okay. Hey! Hey, one of my predictions finally came true. I'm psychic. It only took me about 30 predictions for one of them to actually do something. Now he's just, yeah. You just gotta attack with all of them and hope. Because he can attack directly over this. I wish this made it so he couldn't attack. I mean, I'm already weak enough. I mean, they did this to try to make it more special. Yeah, I mean, at this point, fuck you. No more Eidolon summoning for you. You already had one. He already had one. He didn't even need it. He didn't even need it. Now he's going to get one. Banish. Okay. And then, okay. Yeah. No, just add it back. Alright, I need good coin tosses. I need good... That's not a good coin toss. I could survive until next turn, then I can win. I need 3 heads in a row. I need 3 heads. I didn't get a single heads! Not a single heads! Coin toss.deck. So it looks like player wants to have a rematch. We're gonna go again. We're gonna go with the 9th duel versus player. I'm sure he swapped his deck out. I'm sure it's not the exact same Eidolon Beast with Infernoids thing that we just faced. Surely it'll be something else. And I got one of my messages in here. I got tea. Good old tea. It's tea time. At least that's later. Later on in the thing. Looks like he's going first. Looks like he doesn't know what he wants to do. And we'll be back. Oh, so it turns out he's playing Metal Foes with Magispectors. Not the greatest, but not the best. Not the worst thing we could face. Because I mean, they're not known for their spell trap removal. They're known for their monster removal, of which I have 9 monsters. I have 9. No, I have less. I have 6. I have 6 monsters. So they're gonna have a lot of monster removal and not a lot to do with it. We'll just set and set and set, and then see if he'll use Kieran on my card car. I hope so, because then when he Pendulum summons it back out, I could Solemn Strike. And that would be cool. No, he's going to Solemn Warning it. Good, just that extra 2,000. Probably for the best. You never know what would happen. I mean, bad things could have happened. Bad, terrible things. I just gotta hope he can't make the one that lets you send... There's a Metal Foe that lets you, like, send cards back to the hand, and that really don't work well with the Destiny board. So let's hope he can't make that, or if he can, that we can Solemn Strike it. Maybe he'll just have the 1 or something. I don't know. He needs 2 Metal Foe cards in the graveyard, though. Granted, he could blow up his stuff with his Metal Foes. Pot of Desires, eh? That seems like a good time to activate Destiny board. What you think about that? Ooh. Alright. Your move, holy man. Alright, there goes the Metal Foes fusion. Okay, he's making Orichalcos. That's fine. I'm perfectly alright with that. As long as he isn't then fuse with this or send it to the graveyard to blow stuff up. I mean, I could Solemn Strike it, but I'd prefer if he, like, Pendulum summoned. Nope. Everything goes face down. No monsters for you, my friend. Unless you got rare Metal Foes fusion. No, even then. Well, I mean, he'll get to blow up a... No, he won't. I can Solemn Strike it. Oh, what do you know? Or Full Metal Foes Fusion. Sorry. Sorry, everyone. Excuse me. Get your hands out of those comments. So, what will he make? I mean, either way... Oh, no, if he summons it in defense position. His Tails, anyway. So now he gets to blow up a card. Probably Dark Sanctuary. And yeah, I gotta let it, because I can't let him keep this. I'm gonna try to send my Destiny board back. I ain't having that shit. I ain't having that shit. Go on. Do it. Yeah, you gotta go in main phase first. Bambuku. Oh, is that a cost? No, he's gotta target him. Okay. And then you gotta target Destiny board. And then I'll Solemn Strike. And then from there, I've used all my resources. There's nothing. Nothing I can do. Nope, go away. I'm done with you. Fail. But I've got a T. T's are pretty cool. Just ask Ice-T and Mr. T. Oh, well, you know, I got my field spell back. So if he lacks the ability to blow this up again, I've got a chance if all the coin tosses go off right. Oh, like that'll ever happen. Yep, he's got another Mithril. All he's got to do is send the Destiny board back, and then I lose everything else. A sad state of affairs. It's like there's a bunch of non-destruction removal in this game or something. Crazy, I know. Alrighty then, here we are. Last and final duel versus Randor LH. Still no Destiny board wins so far, and this doesn't look all that great. But who knows, we'll see. Depends what our opponent has, depends what I have. I mean, I have some things that can, draw. Some things that can, What are you doing? You don't know how to Psy-frame, do you? Someone will have to translate that. You didn't do a good one. You can't if you're unfamiliar with it, none of the Psy-frames can activate their effects if they have a monster on the field. So fortunately, he pretty much just handed me this whole thing. Not this whole thing. I mean, I still got stuff I need to be able to do. But he handed me that first turn. I could set up my Dark Sanctuary, and he can't do anything, because as long as he has a monster on his field, he can't activate any of his Psy-frame effects. So he'll have to crash this if he hopes to win. And now I've got a Solemn Strike, which can stop any of his Psy-frames, which is pretty good. No, he's more afraid about being attacked. He doesn't yet know what I'm doing, or he doesn't speak the proper language. I've been told that this is popular in Brazil, these little clan tags, as they're called. Oh hey, another terraforming. Oh boy. Let's just get our Dark Sanctuary. Now, I've had a lot of people tell me that I should play a Cat of Ill Omen to get the D for the Destiny board. And again, I've never had trouble with it up, like, this was never the most winning deck, but I won, like I said, I won about a little bit less than half the time. I was expecting at least 3 wins or so, which I might get on this one. I mean, I have the 2, but both of them were quit. Like, I've gotten victory via Destiny board quite a few times already. We'll see. He's just stalling out. Stall it out. Stall it out. Let's see. We'll set. And yeah, we're just gonna use card again. Because this already has the token, I don't want to get rid of my... Normally I would play my Dark Sanctuaries over that so I could use Card of Demise. And instead, we're just going to use it as... backup. Not that. We're going to use Card of Demise as backup. If we need to, we can... like, if everything gets destroyed, then we'll have it. And we're just not going to worry about using it for now. Because this has been our demise more than anything. Because we have just... Again, this deck is partially luck. Well, all decks are partially luck, but this deck is more luck than most of the other decks I play. Great, he went straight to the end phase. Fuck it. There's our E. Hey, I got another card guard. Let's go put that out. Maybe I can get at least one victory by Destiny board. Just one of them. Just one dang old Destiny victory. That would be sweet. Should I make something? I think I should make something. Let's make Giant Hand, because that can negate monster effects, and he's mostly monster effects. And we'll go ahead and put another Solemn Strike out, too. There we go. So, you know, we may be able to win it this time, but only because he done goofed. He done goofed real bad. And then he's going to tribute summon Multi-Threader. But I put this in defense mode now, so it's not, he can't tribute. And I don't think you can normal summon any of the other ones. Granted, he has that trap that can banish cards, and I have no spell trap removal. I guess the meta sort of favored more spell traps recently. I was all prepared for monster effects, because that's what's been up until this point. Just dealing with stuff like Dark Law and Tree Toad and, I guess Totally Awesome, I should call it. And ABC Dragon. Which ABC is still there was a tournament not too long ago, and ABC came out on top with like a third of the decks, I believe. Yep, there's the T. It's tea time. If I could stall for one more fucking turn. Just one more. I probably should have put one on the E. If he MSTs this E, they're all gone. Good. Please. Okay. He's going to battle. I don't know why he's going to battle. I guess he just wants to take some damage. Oh no, he could discard stuff. But that's still not... Oh, he wants to put it in the graveyard, so then maybe Psy Feeling or whatever it's called. Okay. Well, there you go. There. You know, we got one. Death. We spelled it. Victory by effective Destiny board. What a great way to cap it off. We won at least 3. I'll see you on the end screen. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Destiny board stall. I did the best I could. I used all the meta stuff. I guess Card of Demise didn't really work out for me the way I thought it would, or maybe Jar of Avarice. I should have a third one in there. Or maybe something else like Transmigration Prophecy. I don't know. You guys can comment over what I did wrong. But I did the best that I thought I could. This deck does come alive a little bit more in the side deck when you can get rid of some of these more generic things like Drowning Mirror Force. And if you could put Anti-Spell Fragrance in here, because this deck isn't affected by it at all, then you're well off against, especially against like Pendulum decks and stuff like Metal Foes. So we'll see. You guys could try it out. Let me know what you think. Next week I'm going to be going back to something of my own design. We're going to be looking at Destiny again, but this time with some Destiny heroes. Until then, good luck. Have fun.